butting up against befuddling backsticks. We'll break down the battle and beat your bewilderment. Let's do this. Hey friends, I'm Keely Dunn of FH Umpires, back with another hot take on just one hockey rule. This week, we're going to talk about the rule that basically makes hockey hockey. And nobody really knows why. Here's the governing rule. 9.5, players must not play the ball with the back of their stick. Well, this is awkward. I usually set aside about 3 minutes for this section. Okay, I'll dust off the field and pitch specification section just to cover off what the back of the stick is. 2.6. The playing side of the stick is the entire side shown in figures 3 and 4 and the edges of that side. Here's figures 3 and 4. So now we have a definition for the playing side of the stick and an undefined term of what the back side of the stick is. Let's just infer that 9.5 should actually read, players can only play the ball with the playing side of the stick. There we go. That's a lot better. So what's playing the ball? That's at least a properly defined term for field players. Stopping, deflecting, or moving the ball with the stick. Fun fact about this little rule. Up until 2002, it was only illegal to play the ball intentionally with the back of the stick. So the wording you see today has been in place since the 2004 edition. Now, I mention this because A, I wasn't really sure when that happened, and B, the rule has been interpreted much more technically or strictly over the last decade or so, partly due to the advent of video referral, but also with the emergence of edge hitting on the forehand, which was made illegal due to its dangers shortly after the skill became popularized, and the reverse hit, known by many people as the tomahawk. If a player fails to execute the skill correctly and the normal parameters of advantage and no benefit gained apply, they should be penalized. Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball first. Spotting fouls where a player intercepts a pass with the back side of their stick tend to be the easiest out of the lot. The toe pointing up when the stick is on the left side of the player is the cue that you're looking for. In the case of a shave tackle, where the defender comes in from behind and attempts to pull the ball back towards them with the inside edge of their stick hook, if the stick is at more than a 45-degree angle to the ground, the round side is definitely being used. In each of these situations, the player may not have it fixed in their mind that they're absolutely going to use the backside of their stick and just try to get away with it. However, the use of their stick is entirely within their control. And if they're reckless as to whether they're able to turn over the stick correctly, and they fail to do so in the act of either receiving a ball or tackling a player in possession, that action breaks down the play and needs to be met with a team penalty upgrade where available and a card in most situations. It's a big card if the impact on the play is serious. For example, stopping an open player from receiving a pass inside the 23-meter area, as we saw in the first clip. Stopping an attacker from entering the circle, or stopping an attacker from taking a shot on goal, as we see in the final clip. The outcome is that a big risk draws a big penalty. On the other side, the players in possession of the ball can accidentally play the ball with the back of their stick when a reception isn't clean, and the ball dribbles over the top edge and down the other side. Other risky times are when the player is using 3D skills. When the ball is in the air, there's a risk of missing it with the playing side and deflecting it inadvertently with the backside of their stick, as we see in this example.
In the Pro League.
Irrelevant.
Game to play. Marcin Grosjean.
When the contact is slight, you can argue that the player doesn't gain very much of an advantage at all when they're fumbling with the ball like this. But in the era of video referral, a foul is more often going to be awarded, especially inside the circle when the players are in close proximity to each other. Finally, the one we all know and love, the tomahawk hit. Whether used as a pass or shot on goal, the reverse edge hit can be performed so quickly and over such a big range of motion, it's very difficult to pick up. So here are some cues. Even when the stick is rotated correctly in the player's hands, they can still end up using the round side of their stick. If it strikes downwards into the turf first and bounces up slightly to, in effect, top the ball. You can often detect this by seeing a significant amount of spray coming off a water-based turf just prior to ball contact. However, that's not always conclusive, as we see in this clean goal.
There is another chance for Daly. Oh, she wanted too long for the shot. There's the tomahawk, and it's gone in.
Great finish, 2-1.
Yeah, amazing finish. I actually thought she was going to go reverse from the start, but then ended up coming and falling very nicely, and it's an amazing shot into the goal.
But she went for the forehand and then it fell perfectly for a bit.
Now, put that together with the trajectory of the ball, and you've got a pretty strong circumstantial argument. If the speed of the ball after contact doesn't match the speed of the swing, i.e. a significant amount of pace is taken off it such the ball loops in the air, that means the turf took the brunt of the swing, and also that the ball was hit down into the turf by the stick, contacting the top side of the ball with the back of the stick. Final point, attackers break down their own play when they use the back of their stick when they are passing or shooting on goal, so there's almost never a call for a personal penalty here. Not scoring that goal is bad enough. Buzzing with boosted belief after this Ruly Tuesday? Bump the like button and broadcast your bliss in the comments and replies. If you benefit from our work on FH Umpires, you can back our business by signing up for a $3 a month FH Umpires Third Team Green membership, or get more bang for your buck by bonding with the Yellow Bunch. Either way, we benefit abundantly from your benevolence. Ciao for now.